Good. How are you?
Yeah, so far so good. It's going to be a pretty day. I think it's going to end up raining time the days out. This weekend's going to be a wet weekend. But anyway, how are you,
Yeah.
Pat?
I'm good, Steven. How you doing?
We just seem like y'all just so jolly and happy, and everybody just kumbaya, and boy, you just y'all are
It's
glowing.
Friday.
Yeah,
It's Friday, buddy.
yeah, it's glowing. Yeah, it's glowing. Great show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You got something you want to say?
No, no, no. I'm good with that. I'm good with
But
that.
I do have a question.
Okay.
Tamala, I got a question for you.
Oh,
Oh
wait a
boy.
minute. Me or her?
For her,
Okay.
not for you.
Okay.
I watched the city council meeting the other night, and you got resworn in to
I,
the DDA. I thought you resigned from the DDA.
I did resign, and I am back on the DDA board.
Okay.
You want to?
Do
You
you
want
have a question?
You got something to say about that?
No, I was just wondering what happened.
um, as many probably understand, it's difficult to get people to serve, and I was a 6-year term person, so asking someone to take that over is pretty daunting. But
Especially with all that's been going on up there.
so I'm back. We're going to be working together with the city council to get this project completed and to reestablish the DDA and finish out my term. So I am there until August of 2025. So the project was never the issue, it was the money. So we're in it now. We're there. We have the means that we're going to have to do it. So I am there to help see that project out.
All right, cool.
Yeah. I'm excited.
So wait a
They-
minute. Okay, they got plenty of money. That's all I've been hearing for the last month. They got plenty. We got plenty of money. We got plenty of money, but they ain't got no money to give to Parent Feather. What's the scoop with that, man? We got plenty of money.
Oh, I don't know anything
Based,
about that.
based on the mediation agreement, all of that rests with the council now. Council's
Yeah.
got to authorize everything.
Oh, let's go
Gotcha.
back to that mediation just a minute. That kind of, I might be in the dark a little bit, but I need to understand this a little bit because they agreed not to do the boardwalk.
They have they have
Whoa, whoa,
put
whoa,
that
whoa.
off.
They have put the boardwalk off, right?
Yeah.
And y'all were talking about how bad of a decision that was, right?
Well, they lost 600 and some $1,000 grant. Yeah.
Was that not agreed upon in mediation and signed by the mayor?
Yeah.
So why is she blaming the city council for that when they went into mediation and agreed to this? Why is it all their fault all of a sudden?
I think she's got some stake in the blame there too.
Absolutely, she does. So she don't need to sit
for
there and
agreeing to it in the first place. But I don't know why that was part of the agreement. The issue in the mediation agreement was the Paris Business Center and the financing of that.
okay.
They're two separate things.
Let me go.
Yeah.
Let me go a little more on my ignorant redneck status here, uneducated. The
Okay.
Paris Business Center started out at what, $1 million, 800,000 to do it. I think something like that, give or take.
Yeah.
It went to 2.4 million or 2.6 million overnight.
Yeah. Well, not
Okay, well,
overnight.
I'm just saying 2.6 million. Okay, so then
Yeah.
we've got how much was the money was 600 and how much?
For the
690,000.
yeah 690.
The grant?
Yeah,
Yeah, 690 or something along those lines.
and then they had to match 200,000 or something, which
It was
sounds wonderful.
There
Which
was a
sounds
20%
wonderful.
match, yeah.
Oh,
about
that is-
128.
What were they thinking by giving that money back? What were they thinking by giving that money back? But I understand the bid on that thing to finish the complete project was over $2 million.
Which one are we talking about?
We're
You're
talking about the boardwalk.
Okay.
I understand the bid was over $2 million. Am I wrong about that?
Yeah, I think the bid was about 1.5
Okay.
for the full 600 feet.
Okay.
And what they intended to do was cut it back to 300 feet with one fishing pier instead of 600 feet with two piers.
Okay. So
And
so
do
here
it
we
in
have we've
the
got
stage project.
all right. So we've got the Paris Business Center that went over budget $2.4 million, and there were some contracts signed without the
It didn't go over budget 2.4.
well, how
It
much
was
did,
originally 1.2, and then it became 2.4. So
Okay,
the
so
over,
it doubled.
the over,
It
the over,
doubled.
Stephen, was 1.2,
And then with contract
and
signed.
that was due to Joe Biden's inflation.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let's blame Trump. You got to get Trump in there somewhere. Where's Trump? It was Trump's fault. So here we got the same people involved with building the boardwalk that is doing the Paris Business Center, and it doubled. So if you've got this 1.5,
wait a
whoa,
minute,
whoa,
wait
you
a
ain't let me
minute, wait a
finish my
minute.
sentence. Okay, dang CNN and CNN reporter, let me finish my sentence. So we got a bid on this for $1.5 million. And we got the same people in charge of doing this that's doing the Paris Business Center. How do we know it's not going to go over double? And then they're going to be stuck with another major project. There's more money involved in just the 600,000. You're looking at another $1 million plus easy that somebody's going to have to cough up. So yeah, I can see where they wouldn't want to start a new project when we ain't even done with the old one. But her saying that it's all their fault, I just don't think that's even close. I don't think that's fair. Okay, you can talk now.
You want me to? You want me to argue with your opinion? You're entitled to your opinion, Stephen.
What do you think? I'm wrong?
Did you? Yeah, I do.
Okay, tell me how I'm wrong.
I don't think she blamed them. I think she said that it was a short-sighted decision, and I tend to agree.
I believe she was involved with the short-sighted decision.
I didn't say she was that it was only a short-sighted decision on the part of the council.
Right.
The council and the mayor are supposed to work together. So, if there's blame on one side, there's blame on the other.
Okay, let me ask you another question, just out of the blue. If you have somebody that's going to build you a house and they say, I can build this house for $100,000,
Yeah.
and after it's all said and done, it's $250,000.
Yeah.
Would you let that same builder build your house again if you decided to build?
Well, now, wait a minute. Do you think it was
come
the
on.
builder? Do you think it was?
I'm
none
just
of this
saying.
happened in a vacuum. Every business was impacted by Joe Biden's inflation.
Oh, I ain't talking about Joe Biden. You're redirecting. You're redirecting.
Yeah. All right.
So who is over the Paris Business Center? Who is the main person that controlled that? Who is the main person that was over that?
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
I think it was the DDA.
And who's over the DDA?
The DDA is a separate authority, isn't it, Tamara?
Okay.
It is, yes. So
Right.
there's not really someone over us.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Tam was the coroner. It's all her fault.
Yeah.
Blame her.
So, I don't know. I think that the mayor had a lot of weight with the DDA. Can I say that? You think that would be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had
I
she
mean,
was a part of the decision.
a lot of that
making
stuff come out when all the before all the stuff where she said she was going to resign. So, I think. But here's something else that bugs me. Okay, and this is I seen this with my own eyes. Okay, so I can say this, and there ain't no line about it. They've got all this money to do the DDA, or the city's got all this money to build the Paris Business Center, which is fantastic and great, wonderful, wonderful project. And I actually seen a City of Hiawassee homeowner on Tater Ridge patching a pothole on the city street with his own money and his own time. Now, you explain to me what kind of deal that is. If they've got so much money, can they not fix a pothole? Does the people of City of Hiawassee paying such high taxes, do they have to fix their own potholes now? I mean, honestly. Can you not hear the words coming out of my mouth?
You started off and you said you'd seen this with your own eyes.
Yes.
I'm not going to dispute it.
But do you not think that's sad?
I think they ought to arrest him. It's illegal.
to fix your own
It's
pothole.
illegal.
Yeah.
Throw him in jail. You didn't get permission.
If the state would give them, the Department of Transportation would give them sufficient LMIG money to take care of the roads, that would be great.
Man, you are a politician. I love it, man. You're on
No,
the Biden
Stephen,
minute. Just
the problem,
point the finger.
The problem is you're in Michael Jackson's Never Never Land, and I'm trying to deal with the reality of what goes on in governments.
Okay.
So was that resident, had they made the city council and the mayor aware of a pothole that they wanted fixed?
Well, would you not think being the city councilor, the mayor, and the mayor's got these folks, so she's got her own road paved. So, I mean, you not think she looks at other people's road, or you think she just pays attention to her road to her house? I would think there'd be somebody out there that would say, hey, we
I'm
got
pretty sure that there is a priority list for the roads
Yeah.
that are repaved. And when it came time for the road that the mayor happens to live on, not her road, the city road that she happens to live on, that came up on the priority list as the next project.
Well, what about this poor feller out there on Tater Ridge having to patch his own pothole? I mean, he didn't want the road paved; he just wanted the pothole fixed.
I think Tamala made a good point. Did he
But was
report
he,
the pothole
yeah.
to the city?
I have no idea. All I know is they shouldn't have had to.
Well, yeah,
He
but I
shouldn't have
mean,
had to. He
if
shouldn't have had
somebody
to.
does that,
People are supposed to be mind readers where there's a pothole in how many miles of road does the city have?
Not that many.
Not that many is how many?
Dude, wait a minute. I'm gonna take this back a minute. Let's talk about this pothole. How would they know that pothole's there? They have to drive out that road every day to go out to where the sewer plant's at. So I mean, it's not like they don't travel every single day.
yeah, but I mean, it
The-
may
the
be on the
sewer plant,
list.
the water authority and sewer authority is separate from the city.
Oh, okay. So they don't work
They're
for the
an
city.
individual. They're an individual department.
They don't work for the city.
They do work for the city through the water and sewer authority.
Oh man, he's got an answer for everything.
I'm sorry, Stephen, that I've got an answer for everything. I'm really disappointed. I'm sorry that I disappointed
No,
you. that I don't.
you didn't disappoint. You
You
did
don't
not disappoint. You're right on. You're right on target, just like I thought. Yep, you're right there, right in bed with the enemy. So, but
Okay.
it's
Therein is the issue.
here's
you
the
just
thing.
hit it.
Here's the thing.
In bed with the enemy.
Well,
When-
you're
when
hoping
did
to
we
be.
become enemies?
I don't know what your chances are, but here's the thing. It's not gonna matter anyway. She's a lame duck. She's out of there. She's done. Stick a fork in her. She's done. And me and you'll still be sitting over here arguing about somebody else.
So wait a minute.
I was gonna
If-
say,
if
this
it's
is just
not
gonna
matter,
continue with
why did
whoever-
you bring it up?
Well, I just think I don't like it. I'd like for it to be the truth. I don't like this covering up and it's he, she, say, and all that kind of stuff. I don't know the truth. And she was probably
You're a funny guy, Stephen.
and when all that blowed up there at the city where the contract was signed and they had to go into litigation or whatever it's called, and they come to agreement not to do the boardwalk and stop all the stuff until we got done with the Paris building. Do you remember all that?
Yes.
So if you got down to the nuts and bolts of it, the reason all this stuff is not happening is stopped is because of your mayor, and the decisions that she made is the reason it's not being done. If you come down to it, because if she'd have went by the book, the way they teach every single politician and any governor or any mayor that goes to school, they explained how you go about getting contracts signed and how you do this and how you do that. That's one of the biggest things they do. They tell you it's taxpayers' money, it's not your money. If she'd have went by the book, they would still be building right now. They would be starting the project on the
All
boardwalk.
right, hold on a second. That we're kind of in a situation where it's like a danged if we do and danged if we don't. There were a lot of people in Towns County that really, really excited about that
Right.
boardwalk. There was a lot of people in town really, really excited about the Paris building. It's kind of like you're trying to please a group of people when you're never going to please them all. I think that in all of their defense, the city council, the DDA, Liz, everybody, it was kind of like juggling a ball. Like, what do we do? Yes, prices increased. Yes, we have to make decisions on stuff. Was everything handled absolutely 100% appropriate? Probably not. As somebody who was elected by Towns County, they don't really, the training that you get, like a lot of times you're just guessing on it and you're asking other people and you're checking with, different entities to make certain that you're doing something right and legal, and it just
No, I'll assure you,
not
when
really
they send a mayor or a governor or
Sure,
anybody,
yes,
they say,
do.
look, this is the way the procedure works.
They do.
And she's been a mayor for how many years?
So, and I'm
So
not,
she
not
knew,
defending that.
But
I'm just saying it's
my
like,
point
gosh,
is, if she hadn't have done what she done, they would right now be building the boardwalk. Do you argue that?
I don't know.
Tamala,
Probably.
you got to be careful about raising reality with Stephen.
I'm just saying
I'm
that
just saying
there was
if-
a lot of moving parts, and like there were a lot of people that wanted the boardwalk. There were a lot of people that wanted the Paris building. There were people really, really against the Paris building, really, really against the boardwalk.
Hold
So
on.
it's
We
kind of
got-
like
we gotta
trying
take a
to
break.
juggle.
Yeah, hold
I
your
just want
breath.
to tell you, if it was me, I'd pave my road, man. I'd be like Chris Christie. I'd be kicking people off the beach, man. I'd close that beach down. I'd be like,
This is mine.
my family only. That's what I do.
Barrister.
We have a new name now.
Yeah, Bannister Cooper Funeral Home. Take us away.
All right. We are Bannister Cooper Funeral Home is celebrating their 90th year serving Towns County. And so I want everybody to keep their eyes peeled on Facebook, on the radio. We are going to be doing a celebration this year about 90 years serving Towns County. So I just want everybody to be thinking about that and aware that we're going to be doing something really cool and fun. So the other thing I want to touch on is pre-arrangements. We would love to get you pre-arranged. Drop that file in a filing cabinet and not touch it for many, many years to come. You can give us a call at 706-896-2218.
Now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten. Friends and family of Haley Allen are appealing to the community for help with medical expenses following a motorcycle wreck last weekend in Blairsville. Allen was the backseat passenger on Luke Gaddis's motorcycle when a truck turned left in front of them and caused the wreck on the Gainesville Highway. Gaddis, a Blairsville resident, was pronounced dead at the scene, and efforts are ongoing to raise funds for his funeral expenses. Allen's GoFundMe goal is $10,000, and about $2,200 had been raised by Thursday afternoon. Her friend's post specifies Allen's injuries, quote, both of Haley's legs and Haley's left arm were broken in the accident and will require surgery to place rods, plates, and screws to repair, unquote. She is currently being treated at Northeast Georgia Medical Center in Gainesville. More money from Raleigh has made its way to the Clay and Cherokee County schools. A press release from State Representative Carl Gillespie says school safety grants from the Department of Public Instruction's Center for Safer Schools will benefit Cherokee, Clay, Graham, and Macon counties. The funding will be used for safety equipment, training, and services for students in crisis. The total dollar amount was almost $775,000. And the Towns County Sheriff's Office is looking for volunteers to serve with the Sheriff's Auxiliary. The press release says the Sheriff's Law Enforcement Academy session begins April the 9th. You can learn more at the Sheriff's Facebook page. For Pat Malone and Harry Bond, I'm Jeff Batten. Have a nice weekend.
This is Tamala Cooper. A family recently told me that what they love most about our funeral home is that we feel like home and family. I'd like to introduce you to the newest member of our family, Kristen Carvajal.
Come by and meet me. Pick up a calendar and let us answer any questions you might have about funerals, pre-need, or cremations. We are Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, Towns County's local funeral home.
We are located next to McDonald's in Hiawassee, or give us a call 706-896-2218.
Union County Recreation Department offers activities for all ages. Put on your walking shoes and enjoy the many miles of walking trails at Meeks Park, or enjoy some playground time with the kids. Don't forget about the 2 dog parks we have. There's one by the Senior Center and one at our Farmers Market. There's something for everyone. Pickleball, tennis, swimming pool with splash pad, and if golf is your game, check out Butternut Creek Golf Course and the View Grill for lunch. Call 706-439-6074 or visit us on Facebook at Union County Recreation Department.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Now you can find more insurance in Blairsville on Highway 515 across the street from the Home Depot. Call 706-745-2139 for a fast and accurate quote.
This Valentine's Day, find the right one. Find one that's tall, well-built, low maintenance, looks good on the lake, a great foundation, and nice features.
But where can I find one that's still on the market?
I know inventory is low, but check this one out. It's fully furnished.
I thought we were talking about, never mind.
Let Mountain Realty of Hiawassee help you fall in love with a new dream home today. Mountain Realty of Hiawassee, 706-896-2283 and at mountainrealty.com.
It's a cold winter night, and out of the fog comes the most wicked, awesome pickup you've ever seen. Floor lighters, LED lights, and fog lights, and a killer bed cover for keeping the load dry. there's no doubt where the accessories came from.
Rose Auto, the only way to go.
Whether up Bell Mountain or down by the water, trust your truck accessories with Rose Auto in Blairsville for an experience you never thought possible.
Rose Auto.
Haul your truck up to Rose Auto on the Murphy Highway.
Do you have eye problems? Ophthalmologist Dr. Dan Eichenbaum, a graduate of Yale Medical School and the Bascom Palmer Eye Institute, has the training and experience to give your precious eyes the expert care they need. Whether it's cataract surgery, macular degeneration, diabetic eye disease, or glaucoma, call Dr. Dan Eichenbaum, 828-837-5404 in Murphy or 706-745-9777 in Blairsville. Medicare and insurance accepted. Quality eye care regardless of your ability to pay.
Fridays on the Dish are presented by Bannister Cooper Funeral Home in Hiawassee. The experts at Bannister Cooper will guide you through the important family conversations when it comes to making end-of-life arrangements for a loved one. Yes, we're Towns County's funeral home, but we're welcome to all. And now, back to the Morning Dish.
All righty, we're back with you, folks. Phone lines are open. Don't forget, we still got this Valentine contest going on. What are we going to win, Packy?
We've got a night stay at the Ridges Resort. We've also have dinner courtesy of the Oaks Lakeside Kitchen and $97.70. And we're still taking callers now. Call in and sing the chorus of your favorite love song to your sweetheart on the air. That'll get your name in the hat to win.
Yeah, you can do that. Or you can sing it to your ex-husband or ex-wife or anything like that if you'd like to throw that in there while you're at it.
You don't have to say the name of the person. You could just say sweetie.
Yeah, there you go. They know what you're talking about. We've had some good ones, though. Yeah, we've had some good ones. Yeah, we've had some good ones.
Hey, Stephen.
Yeah.
One last point. According to the city records, the entire street of Tater Ridge was paved 6 years ago. And also, according to the records, there's no record of anybody calling to report a pothole. If there is a pothole there, why doesn't the person call the city and report it so they can take care of it?
Boy, he's quick, ain't he?
Maybe he just enjoys
Hey,
fixing
I'm just
potholes.
trying to stay with the facts.
Yeah,
Just,
okay.
You know,
Well, the facts
instead
is,
of making,
here's the
instead
facts.
of making stuff up.
Here's the facts. The facts is there was a pothole on Tater Ridge, whether it was paved 6 years ago or not 6 years ago. And I call it all Tater Ridge. That's the road that goes out there beside the fire department. You know where the fire department is at?
I know where Tater Ridge is.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I don't know if they keep changing the names. They recently had time to go out there and drive right over top of that pothole and put up a four-way stop sign. So they had to go out there and see that. I know good and well they did that. So they had to see that. But there was a pothole that should have been fixed by the city, but the resident of the city of Hiawassee had to fix it himself. That is the facts. Whether he reported it or not reported it, they drove out there and put them signs up. They should have seen it when they put the signs up. Would you not have thought? I mean, I'm just thinking outside the box. I mean, if you go outside, you got one flat tire. I mean, you can go anywhere. You got three still up. I mean, they should have seen it, dude. We got a caller.
You're just saying.
We do. We have Lori this morning.
Good morning, Lori.
Well,
she just hung up on us.
Lori decided.
No, she didn't. She's there. Hello? Hello? Or did you hang up on her? Did you hang up on her?
I swear I didn't.
Puddin'.
I didn't hang up on her.
Yeah, she hung
Definitely
up.
gone.
Yeah, it's not the city. I don't think it's the people's job to take care of the roads. I think it's the city's job to take care of the roads. So anyway, y'all listen, we've got a couple of hostels up there and up on the High Tower that's really struggling. If y'all can go by and help them out, it would be great. They are since they started that Hiawassee, they've lost a lot of business because the government's hauling all their people away from them. So, but anyway, if y'all could help them, it would be great. But anyway, just want to throw it out there. We need to get to another break right quick.
Another break?
Well, it's
already?
halfway through. We're going to open the phone lines back up. And
We're gonna
yeah,
take
we
some more
got
singers?
tangled up with all the potholes and
Pat Malone keeps bringing all this politics stuff up.
Yeah.
Sorry that I bring you the facts. Sorry.
You ain't bringing facts, Pat.
I'll do
You're
better.
not
I'll
bringing
do better.
facts.
I'll make up some stuff when I do my show prep tonight.
You're not making up. You're making up. I mean, the facts is the facts. The facts is the facts. If she hadn't have screwed up,
No. What the facts are.
Okay, the facts are. Yes,
sir.
Okay, if she'd have went through the normal proper channels to get the contract signed, would there have been an issue with her having to resign at this point?
That's been admitted from the get-go. I don't know why you would raise that.
So when that problem come up and they went into mediation, they all agreed to stop any kind of building until we got through with the Paris buildings, and everybody agreed to that. And the reason they had to do that is because she didn't go through the proper channels to get the signed contract signed the way it should have been, which takes you back to the fact if she would have went ahead, got the contract signed the way it's supposed to be, this issue wouldn't have come up, and we would right now be starting building on the boardwalk. Does that sound right?
I'm going with Tamala on this one.
I'm just saying, does that not, if she'd have done what she's supposed to done, we would right now be building the boardwalk.
I believe Tamala explained that there's enough blame to go all the way around.
Oh, as long as we don't blame those who are needed to be blamed, we blame others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Biden. Yeah, they're Biden. Yeah. Pat.
Well, wait a minute. Who's the one?
Trump's
if we
fault.
Were talking
It's
about a
Trump's
local
fault.
issue, would be throwing the president under the bus.
It's Trump's fault. Yeah, Trump's fault. I mean, you can't argue that. Am I wrong or am I right?
Guy.
Packy, am I wrong or am I right?
I think. I mean,
there's a good indication.
I'm gonna go with Tamala on this one.
Wow. I do. I think she's already admitted to what she did.
Which caused the problem to begin with.
And okay, so
Well, here's
even
my
if
thing.
it did,
Why
she's
don't
already admitted
contracts?
to it.
When I build a house, I had a clause in the contract, when we sign the thing, and it says cost will not exceed ... on the thing. Well, I wonder why that doesn't happen in more contracts. I guess maybe that's a really dumb question, but it's like people say, well, it went up from $1 million to $2 million, and I'm sitting there thinking. I mean, I understand inflation, Pat. I know
People
you're.
used to do that, Packy, before when prices were stable, but no contractor
Can't do that
doing
anymore.
Can't do
Okay,
it
okay,
now.
that
Yeah.
answers my question.
Which brings me back to the fact that everything just goes overboard. But you're still arguing the fact that if she'd have done the proper procedures the way that they train every red-blooded American that goes into the office, and she's been mayor for I don't know how many years, she knew good and well she couldn't sign the contracts.
But here's the issue.
We wouldn't have this issue to begin with.
But we'd still have the same amount of money. Does that make sense?
What we really need here is for you to reiterate your position just once more, and that'll change all the minds.
I want to go back to we got plenty of money. We still got plenty of money. But we can't give the parrot feather, and we can't fix the potholes. So, anyway, we got to get to a break. 706-379-9770. We need to give away another chance to win. What are they winning, Packy?
We have a night stay at the Ridges Resort. We have dinner courtesy of the Oaks Lakeside Kitchen, and we have $97.70 cash courtesy of Jeff Batten here at the radio station. You got to call in, sing the chorus of your favorite love song, like Lori did a minute ago.
The dial tone.
Yeah. It was nice. And then that'll get your name in the hat, and we'll choose a winner. I thought we were going to do it today, but it's Steven's show, so you can do whatever the heck you want to do, man.
Well, Tommy's out of town this weekend, and he's going to review all these, so we'll
it's
do it
all
Monday.
about Tommy
So you do it Monday?
Townsend.
Well, he's on the board,
All
man.
about
I don't like
Tommy
the way you do it.
It's all about Tommy.
I don't like the way you do it. I don't like the way you do it. All right. Going to break. Bannister
Yeah.
Cooper Funeral Home brings you the show today. We would like to get your wishes down in writing, dropping it in a file, and not coming back to it for a very, very long time. So if you could stop by today and see us next to McDonald's or give us a call at 706-896-2218. This is Tamala Cooper with Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, and I left my husband and staff unattended for a few hours, only to find out I have been given a nickname, which happens to be a rodent. In our line of work, you have to maintain a sense of humor, but I think these guys took it a little far this time. Come by and give them a hard time with me, and while you're there, let's go ahead and get your wishes in writing. Pre-planning your wishes doesn't have to be somber. We are Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, Towns County's local funeral home.
Young Harris Water Sports and RV, now offering new RVs and boats from top brands like Grand Design, Rockwood, Cedar Creek, Godfrey Pontoons, Hurricane Deck Boats, Monterey Bowriders, Robalo Center Consoles, and more. Now offering a closeout sale on all 2023 boats and RVs. Young Harris Water Sports and RV has the largest service center and parts and accessory selection in the area, so there's no reason to leave the mountains. Young Harris Water Sports and RV, located at 3676 Highway 76, or online at yhmarineandrv.com. Let's go!
Constantly challenging ourselves as a college means more learning opportunities, better teaching, more innovative programs, greener facilities, a stronger community, and happier students. Every choice we've made reinforces our mission to help educate, inspire, and empower you. Young Harris College. This is the place where your future unfolds.
Appliances, mattresses, televisions, all in one easy-to-shop experience. If you haven't been to Harvey Jackson in Blairsville, then you aren't saving the money you should be saving on washers, dryers, fridges, dishwashers, and more. Name brand mattresses like Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Carrington Chase. Harvey Jackson on Highway 76 also handles appliance parts and can repair and install your new purchase. Buy it now, get it home quickly with Harvey Jackson. Quality and service with every purchase at Harvey Jackson in Blairsville.
Improving our patients' dental health one smile at a time. Dr. Jared Houston, Dr. Courtney Marshall, and Dr. Tom Mims and the staff at Valley River Dental live by that principle every day. Get expert care within a broad range of services from preventive dentistry and periodontal treatments to dental implants and orthodontics. Or maybe it's just about perfecting a beautiful smile. So, if you're looking for a new dentist, consider Valley River Dental Dentistry in Murphy on Bill Hughes Avenue in Murphy.
It's time now to honor the Prep Athlete of the Week. Brought to you by Ware Chevrolet in Blairsville, supporting the champions of tomorrow from the 5-county area.
This week, the spotlight is on Fannin County Rebel freshman Colton Kaler, who has burst onto the scene for the Rebels, taking advantage of his game time. Averaged 10 last week, 6.5 rebounds, and 5 blocks. Fannin County having a great season, in large part thanks to Colton Kaler, the Ware Chevrolet Athlete of the Week.
Pre-planning for your burial or cremation wishes doesn't have to be a downer. Drop into Bannister Cooper Funeral Home for a relaxed and comforting conversation with their team. Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, next to the McDonald's in Hiawassee. We love drop-ins.
All righty, the phone line is ringing. I don't know if we got somebody weighing in on our conversation about all the money being spent, or if we got somebody going to sing to their loved ones. I'm hoping that somebody going to sing to the loved ones. We are actually,
or maybe somebody in favor of the parrot feather.
There you go.
Maybe they like it.
Here's an idea we're going to do. Puddin said that he is going. We've recorded all these. He is going to upload the love songs to our Morning Dish Facebook page, and everybody can go and listen and vote for your favorite one, and we'll pick it Monday. So that'll give you 2 days. He's going to upload them today, and they will be on the Morning Dish Facebook page.
Is he going to do that?
Yeah, he said he would.
What could go wrong?
Oh, not much.
Yeah,
not much.
He'll be all right.
Who we got?
We got David Hensley this morning.
Hey, good morning, David.
How you doing?
Man, so far so good. I'm outnumbered in here. I'm just,
You are outnumbered.
Yeah, but I'm used to that. But
yeah,
here's the thing though. I know in a couple of weeks they'll be apologizing to me because I was right and they were wrong.
Yeah, that'll be the day. Pat Malone's going to come around and say, "Steve and I heartfully apologize to you."
I think there was only 2 things wrong with that last statement.
What is that?
Well, they're not going to apologize, and you might not be right.
No. I thought I was wrong one time, but I was mistaken.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Who are we singing to today?
Well, this is a To All Love's Lost.
Uh-oh, Love's Lost.
Yeah, and when y'all first announced this, several weeks ago,
right.
This is the song that popped in my mind while y'all were talking about it.
All right.
And it's one of Mick Jagger's favorite, I believe.
Oh, see it? I
didn't know it's the only song I can sing.
Is it Mick Jagger? It's one of Mick Jagger's favorite?
Yes.
I didn't know he was a Swiftie fan.
Oh, yeah.
What is the name of the song?
Well, it's in the first line. Let me just surprise everybody by singing it.
Sing it.
All right. I can't get no satisfaction, but I try, and I try, and I try. I can't get no. That's all I know.
Well, you're doing good, man.
Well, I had the moves, too. If you had video, I would definitely win. But if it's just audio, I think there's a chance I won't win.
I love it, man. I love it. Yep, you've done good. So you singing that to all the Love's Lost out there. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
With you. Yep, I'm with you on that. That was actually voted the #1 rock and roll song of forever, I think, at one time.
Well,
I don't know.
only after I started singing it.
Probably. I think Taylor Swift's knocked him off of that. So anyway, all right, man, we appreciate you calling. Like I said, if Puddin can figure out Facebook, he's going to upload these to Facebook, and y'all can vote. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see who they pick. So, all right, man, thank you for calling.
All right, y'all keep it going.
And for all you folks out there that is listening to Taylor Swift and is with Taylor Swift, she has endorsed Joe Biden, as we know that. But y'all do need to remember that she has built her entire career singing about bad choices in men. So, no, your mic's not on.
What could go wrong?
we figured out right then. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Have you ever actually uploaded anything to Facebook, Puddin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Couple
perfect.
things. Couple profile pictures, you know.
Oh, Lordy. I sent you that, I reckon, Tucker Carlson interviewed Putin, and I hadn't got...
Well, let me guess, Pat, you didn't like it.
I sent it to you.
I watched the first 3 minutes.
Exactly. You didn't.
When Tucker Carlson explained to the audience how they needed to listen to it. And I thought that when an interviewer does that, it's like a comedian telling you why his joke was funny. I will watch it.
Yeah, you need to. I'm going to watch it. I've seen some bits and pieces that's come
It's
out.
just not a high priority for me.
No, ain't nothing like
I can't believe that would not be like in the top things you want to do today.
It's only one of the most historic interviews we've had
in history.
Yeah, it's only one of the most historic interviews we've had in the past 10 years.
Yeah.
Only because Putin apparently used historical references to why they have a right to butcher people.
Well,
in Ukraine.
I think that's what he was explaining on the first part. You got to understand where he's coming from because he went into
First
this.
part was 30 minutes long, for God's sake.
That's what he said. That's what he's trying to say. But anyway,
How do you know so much about it if you haven't watched it? I watched the whole thing.
Well, because I did
Have you
watch
watched the whole
part of
thing
it
yet?
until I got totally bored.
About 90% of it.
I hadn't
yeah.
watched the whole thing yet. I'm trying to get to it, but I've gotten busy with potholes. But
We are very glad that you are keeping record of potholes in the city.
I just thought it was sad to be driving down the road and see some poor old man out there and his wife with a bag of Saccharine trying to fix a pothole.
Was she doing it?
She was standing there directing traffic. He was down on his hands and knees,
Directing traffic
sweating.
on Tater Ridge.
Yeah, all the city trucks and stuff was coming back and forth over there, and they was having to direct the city trucks around the pothole where they could fix it. So
Sweet heavens.
yeah, they had their little stop signs where they was going out putting more
good.
stop signs up.
Good. Good.
When you find yourself digging a hole for yourself, the important thing to do first is stop digging.
So, Pat, let me ask that. What should Tucker have not interviewed him? I mean, I'm just curious
No,
how you are you for
no.
that? Because a lot of people
I'm
say
fine
they
with
shouldn't have.
that.
I mean, the EU. I mean, they're all like, that's evil that he even would
Well,
you know,
here's the
have
thing,
the
though,
audacity
Pat.
to
I
argue.
didn't,
to
I
interview
didn't
him.
say that.
Pat,
I'm
you
just
didn't
asking. I didn't say you did. I'm just asking.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with Tucker doing whatever he wants to do.
Here's the thing, Packy, that you're missing the whole point on this. If it had been somebody from CNN or MSNBC or in all the other BS news, Pat would be all about it. That's all we'd be talking about this morning is an interview with Putin. But being that it's Tucker Carlson, actually conservative on it, he's against it. You know, you see how that
Well, no,
works.
he was at like if you actually watch it. I mean, like the headlines. If you watch, it just has all this. You know how horrible it is that he could do that. But if you actually watch, I mean, he did ask him a lot of really
Oh, he
tough
asked about the
questions.
Nord Stream, the pipeline, and I thought that was hilarious.
He was like, "Well,
you did."
Yeah, he's like, "Well, you blew it up. Why? Who else would blow it up? Who else would have an interest to do it? Who would have the capabilities of doing that?"
Yeah.
He's kind of like, "Yeah, go figure it out for yourself." And he pressed him on Joe Biden, and Tucker or Putin really didn't say much about, oh, Joe Biden's an idiot or anything. He just said, I mean,
You go ask him.
He's like, "Go ask him." We haven't talked in 2
Mm-hmm.
years, and everybody's sitting there like, "You haven't talked in 2 years?" And there's I don't know.
It's an eye opener.
Huh.
So I'm not saying I'm a Putin fan. I'm not neither
Not
one
me
of
neither.
them. I don't like neither one of them. I think we ought to go over ourselves and conquer that and put American flags up. We'd have a place to go skiing all
I
year
think
round.
Putin's probably like an evil dude, but I mean, if you look at just the inept, our president is an idiot. More, I mean, just look
Now,
at.
he's other day. It's like yesterday. They asked him about his mental capabilities. He said, I have no problems with that whatsoever. I'm very smart. My mental shortness is actually getting you to ask me a question. And then right after that, he's getting the Mexican president mixed up with the
He's talking to a
Egyptian.
dead French
Egyptian.
president who's been dead for 30 years.
And here's the thing, though. I think the Democrats are done with him, but they don't know what to do. Like you say, they've dug him a hole, and they keep digging, and
There is a plan.
They're going to kill him. That's what they're going to do. They're going to put
at the convention. They're going to remove Kamala Harris from the ticket,
right,
and they're going to replace her with Gavin Newsom.
No, I think they're going to replace him with Michael.
Biden's going to win. And with the day after the inauguration, they're going to invoke the 25th Amendment, and Gavin Newsom's going to be our new president.
You heard that right here. I think it's going to be Michael Obama myself. I think that'll be the vice president, and then she'll be the president. Because she's more controllable than he is. But you might have a point, man, because I know the Democrats are done with him. But they don't know what to do.
How could they not be done with him? Goodness.
Well, they're the one that made this mess. They're the one that made this mess. Do we got one more vote? One more break, or are we done with breaks?
I don't even know. One more, yeah.
Okay, we got one more break. Dadgummit, I get all tied up here. And anyway, we have got Tamla Cooper here with Bannister Cooper Funeral Home. So if you are thinking about pulling the pin, you need to call her first. Go ahead.
Thank you. I do appreciate that little vote there. All right. Today's show is brought to you by Bannister Cooper Funeral Home. It is our 90th year serving Towns County, and we are going to be celebrating that later this year. So keep your eyes open for our announcement. If you'd like to get prearranged or you have any questions about final expenses or any of those questions, you can give us a call at 706-896-2218.
This is Marvin Cooper with Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, and I'm here with our office manager, Cassandra Bannister. Cassandra, Ken just called you a little bit, and it made me think about all of our friends' nicknames. Red, Piglet, Speed, Smiley, Tank, Peanut, Spud, Oompa, Dink, and Stretch. I think Tamala and I need nicknames. I once called Tamala Chinchilla.
Marvin Cooper, Tamala is going to kill you. I can't believe you just said that on the radio. We are Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, Towns County's local funeral home since 1934.
Dad, turn on the heat.
Give it a second.
Hey, Dad, it's really cold.
Guys, this car isn't exactly brand new. Give it a second.
So I'm guessing heated seats are out of the question?
Wise guy.
Hey guys, it's Andy. Why don't you come see me and check out all the new and pre-owned vehicles at Jackie Jones Ford of Hayesville. The new year means a new vehicle, and Jackie Jones Ford is ready to hook you and the kids up with something a little, hotter. Jackie Jones, your neighborhood Ford dealer, Highway 64 West in Hayesville. Online at jjfordhayesville.com.
Leon's Floors in Blairsville has been serving the entire North Georgia and Western North Carolina area since 1977. They're experts in all types of flooring and installation for residential and commercial projects. Leon's Floors is a multi-generation family-owned business with a long-standing reputation for knowledge, professionalism, and integrity. Your new floors will look great and provide years of lasting satisfaction. Their huge variety of materials and styles can be seen at their convenient showroom at 568 Murphy Highway in Blairsville, or call 706-745-9433.
Start the day off right at the Tin Roof Country Store and Creamery in Blairsville. You might think of the Tin Roof for yummy desserts, but the breakfast menu is really great. Not only that, breakfast is served all day. And have you tried the new coffee roasts, like the Wake Up Happy Espresso Blend or the Cold Plunge Cold Brew? Taste for yourself in the Merchants Walk in Blairsville. The Tin Roof Country Store and Creamery, open at 6 a.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. Saturday.
When it comes to helping local companies grow, News Talk 95.1 WJRB, Lake 97.7 WJUL means business.
I'm Doc with Cherokee Guns in Murphy. It's always the burning question, how do I get people into my store? For going on 5 years, the answer has been WJRB 95.1 and WJUL 97.7. Their signals cover the people I need to reach, and I know they are hearing my ads on 95.1. But even more important, the commercials they create for me are very creative and effective. Cherokee Guns are big fans of these stations.
Well, if you know anything about Doc Wachholtz, he wouldn't say it if he didn't mean it. And he certainly wouldn't continue to run ads on our stations if he wasn't getting a clear benefit. If your small business is looking for new customers this year, we are the place. Go to WJULradio.com or call the radio station because we've got listeners who want to be your customers.
Fridays on the Dish are presented by Bannister Cooper Funeral Home in Hiawassee. The experts at Bannister Cooper will guide you through the important family conversations when it comes to making end-of-life arrangements for a loved one. Yes, we're Towns County's funeral home, but we're welcome to all. And now, back to the Morning Dish.
All righty, we're back with you, and everybody's in here arguing with me, and I'm right again.
What are we arguing about now?
We're going to upload these contestants. We're going to upload the folks that sang to us on our Facebook page, The Morning Dish. Go to The Morning Dish Facebook page, vote for your favorite singer, and whoever gets the most votes is going to be the one that actually wins. They win, Pat.
We have a night stay at the Ridges Resort. We have a free dinner courtesy of the Oaks Lakeside Kitchen and $97.70.
There you go. So you can't go wrong with that. We got time for another one, and this will be the last day because we're going to pick Monday. So give us a call, 706-379-9770. Sing your love song to your favorite sweetheart, and you get your name in the deal on the Facebook page. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And you're going to pick this on Monday.
Well, yeah. So we should know Sunday night who got the most votes. That should be easy to count.
Sure. No, we're not going to change the rules again. This is the third time we
don't get no votes. We don't get no votes. I don't know. I didn't change it. Here, y'all don't understand these contests over here. We don't have this big room that we all sit down in and say the Pledge of Allegiance, and everybody sits down and says, hey, what do you think we need to do? No. I walk in, he's like, hey, man, we got to give this stuff away. How we going to do it?
And you're like,
figure it out.
I don't care.
I'm putting donuts on the wall. Hang on. You got donuts on the wall.
I didn't
There is a
actually do
donut
that.
on the wall. Why is the donut there?
It's right over top of your
Harry
head.
gave him a $1 bill. He rolls it up and puts it on the counter, and then he eats donuts everywhere, and there's powdered sugar everywhere all over his spot. And I've got to be here all day with a rolled up $1 bill and powdered sugar on the counter, and people looking at me like, what?
Is it powdered?
Are you
I
sure
don't
it's
know.
powdered sugar?
Is it powdered
That's
sugar?
what I'm want. I mean, yeah, there's donuts everywhere. Smitty, buy
I
a
ain't no
donut.
kidding. I left out here, I don't spend about a month ago, and Packy left his computer up, and I uploaded some.
That was bad. That was really bad of him.
He typed
He got you.
giant fat girls in bikinis
Yes,
and put
he
that
did.
on my computer, and there's people coming in. They're like, "Oh, hello!"
All day long.
Like Brasstown Manor coming in here and recording their show. Oh my!
I was here that day recording with Brasstown, and
I
I
know.
was like, what is going on with Packy's computer?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Pat. You hear me apologize? I actually apologize.
Dang, write that down on the calendar.
I'm sorry.
He's sorry.
Yep.
Packy, he's sorry.
Oh, Lord of mercy, I got to announce this. Dadgummit, I about forgot. I got all tied up, and here, hold on, I got it right here somewhere. We got a singing going on, y'all. Old-fashioned, okay, it's actually a singing school. So if you'd like the old-fashioned shape singing school, it's a shape, shape singing? And that's going to be at 6 o'clock, Monday through Friday, and that's going to be at the Lower High Tower Church. So you can go up there 6 o'clock, Monday through Friday, and they're going to have this shape singing. So you sing the shapes, instead of, and it actually teaches you how to not necessarily read music, but you sing the music.
Yeah. Okay.
And so if you'd be interested in that, y'all need to go by High Tower Church, and that's going to be Monday through Friday.
Lower High Tower?
Yeah.
Lower High Tower, okay.
Lower High Tower.
Baptist
that's
Church.
going to be next week at 6 o'clock up there, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and they actually have they got a lady. I don't know if it's a man or woman. I ain't got that here, but anyway, they tell me about this, and I forget because my mind does that sometimes.
Can you just, why don't you just have them send it to me? Because I don't think anybody has any idea what you're talking about.
And everyone's lost.
What you just said
Y'all have to
made
remember.
zero sense.
Okay.
Well, no, you don't sing it. It's a shape that comes out of your mouth.
Yeah. Anyway, Scott Hamilton texted this to me, so.
Scott sent it to me, dude.
Yeah, send it to him.
Is Jerry Hamilton the one doing
Jerry's
it?
actually the one, his brother, him and Scott, and them's got this headed up.
Okay.
But, it's going to be a lot of fun. I think
But it's not a shape. It's a real loud shape. You
Yeah.
know, like,
It's a very, very loud shape.
Yeah. But
Should be
and that's the
entertaining.
thing about it. They said, you really need to come.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah. I said, man, I sing all the time.
That's why you need to go.
You really need to come.
They are well aware that
Yeah,
they need
maybe.
to.
Maybe. So, anyway. Pat, what are you doing this weekend?
I got competition dance
Oh, wow.
Granddaughter's dancing this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So
that'd be fun.
Yeah, it's always good to watch her perform.
Yeah. How old is your granddaughter?
She is just turned 16.
Wow. Oh, Lord, she's just about grown. You going to buy her a car?
She's getting ready to go off. She's been auditioning around the country for different dance companies. So
Very neat.
she's going to graduate from high school in the summer and will probably go off to a company, be a company dancer.
Well, that'd be cool. Hey, I'm going to brag just a minute. You know, my boys are flying, and Dylan's in South Georgia down there working for this airport, or it's actually an aviation company, just a small one. I think they got like 16 planes or whatever. And he met the most famous person, I think, almost in the world yesterday, and it was just awesome. He met the owner to Cadbury Eggs. How cool would that be?
Really?
Ah, man, I love Cadbury Eggs. So when he comes back in, I might be set up with Cadbury Eggs. Heck with we tried moon pies. I'm done with moon pies, man. I'm going Cadbury Eggs.
Yeah, I mean that's up there, dude. That's like there's Nicolas Cage, there's Paris Hilton, and then there's the Cadbury Egg guy.
That's what I'm thinking, man. Yeah, I think I put
That checks
probably
out.
that order. Yeah.
What about Potty Meat?
I ain't met that guy yet. Yeah, but
You can dream though.
I love them Cadbury Eggs. You know, people, you either love them or you hate them. I
That's
love them.
right.
And this is getting the time of the
And
year.
then there's Peeps. There's the Peeps.
no
lady.
Peeps.
Peeps,
Not
people.
Peeps. So,
You don't like Peeps.
so I
Spun
mean,
sugar.
That is spun sugar. You're right.
you know,
Yeah.
I thought it was marshmallow.
We could do
You could
the cool hand
Spun
loop
sugar
thing.
on the outside.
You know, instead of 50 eggs, you do like 50 Peeps. You want to try it?
I'd rather have the
bet you.
Cadbury Eggs. I don't know the Peep guy. I mean, it's always not good enough for you, Packy. I mean, honestly. I mean,
It's never good enough.
I get Paris Hilton's trash guy to come on the radio, but no,
That was
you
John Snyder's trash guy.
Well, whoever. I just
it was Paris Hilton's pool boy.
okay, well, whatever. And he's like, "Why don't you get somebody else on, like important?" I'm like, "Why don't you do some of this?"
Y'all were having like a little
I
marital
got,
spout
I got
here.
Donald Trump Jr., dude.
Donald
That's what I
Trump
got.
It was the wrong number, and we thought while he was here, he might as well call.
Might as well call.
Oh man, golly, we got somebody calling, and we got enough time to put
Nope,
them on.
We're about out of time.
Are we about out of time?
Puddin's giving you the thumbs up, so.
Well, time he gets on the phone and talks to them and
He's
sees
got to ask him about their
if they're
day.
kin.
Oh, what's your social security number?
Yeah. What's your phone number? Yeah, there we go.
I don't think we're going to make it.
I don't think we're gonna make it either, but anyway. But y'all need to go check out that Shape Music singing. And
All right,
that's
so
gonna be next week.
where are people going to go to vote on the
Facebook.
the
Facebook.
songs, okay?
If Puddin can get his ducks in a row, it's gonna be on Facebook, the Morning Dish Facebook page, and they'll be uploading. Who we got? We got to sing quick.
Oh, we got Faye this morning.
Faye, you got to sing quick. We're about out of time. Who you singing to? What you singing?
I'm singing an original.
All right, sing it. Sing it. Who to?
I know God makes angels 'cause he made this one for me. I know God makes angels 'cause he made this one for me. Your eyes, they sparkle, your hair, it shines, your smile says you love me. I'm so glad that I have you, you mean so much to me. And I know God makes angels 'cause he made this one for me.
All right, we got you in the pot. We have got you in the pot. I think we're about done. There's the music. We will talk to y'all Monday. Don't forget, Facebook page this weekend. It's going to be up here in just a few minutes. All of these singers will be on the Morning Dish Facebook page. Please go and vote, and we will get a winner Monday morning, bright and early.